Good afternoon. I'm honored to welcome you all on today's webinar hosted by GenInvo. My name is Pragya from the marketing team, and I have the privilege of being your host for this insightful session. Before we begin, I'm pleased to introduce our esteemed speaker, Sumit Kumar. With over 14 years of experience, he is presently leading the data science team at GenInvo. His expertise covers the entire spectrum of data science and engineering, incorporating machine learning, deep learning, and AI techniques, and he'll be sharing his invaluable insights on revolutionizing complex problem solving. GenInvo's AI-infused products boost accuracy and save time. Without further ado, let's begin this webinar. I encourage you all to actively engage and make the most of this enriching opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Pragya. Thank you all for joining the webinar. Today, I'll be discussing the AI capabilities of GenInvo product and how effectively address complex business problem related to life science data. In case if you have any question, please feel free to message. I'll either address during the presentation or provide answer afterwards. So, yeah, let's begin. So, on the screen, you can see the list of GenInvo products and offering AI-driven innovation. GenInvo product known for their scalability, security, and customizable nature, specifically designed for life science industry. They came equipped with the hassle-free plug-and-play modules and of the self-licensing, simplifying deployment within current infrastructure. So before I'll give you detail about these products, I'll talk about the AI and its challenges and how we use AI to build up these products. So GenInvo tools are revolutionizing the landscape of clinical development by delivering remarkable time and cost efficiency. Along with their faster insight for informed decision making. The integration of extensive life science data and advancement in analytics technology has already led to process automation and enhanced data quality in numerous clinical development endeavors. With continuous evolution, these tools will unlock new opportunity, further enriching the clinical research landscape and driving additional benefit. As these tools evolve, new opportunity will continue to emerge that drive further benefit to the life science research landscape. However, there remains pervasive uncertainty within the life science industry regarding the nature and the functionality of these technologies, leaving many individuals unsure about how they operate and their potential benefit. Furthermore, a significant number of professionals are grappling with the challenges associated with the adopting and harnessing these technology for their advantage. And when we talk about the artificial intelligence is far more than just plug and play software. It encompasses a sophisticated array of intelligent technology designed to adapt, learn from data or experiences, subsequently performing tasks based on acquired knowledge while continuously improving. Beyond emulating human intelligence, AI has the exceptional capability to solve intricate patterns and complexities that surpass human processing and identification capabilities. The AI application spans from rudimentary to incredible intricate. Simple AI application encompass tools like chatbot and automated phone screener, which are trained to deliver appropriate response to various voice or text command. On the other end of the complexity spectrum, AI can analyze vast data sets, unearthing crucial trends and addressing significant inquiries, for instance, identifying which patients are more likely to respond to particular treatment and offering prediction on appropriate response or potential interpretation. Machine learning application today capable of identifying the molecule with significant potential, pinpointing patient population that meet specific inclusion and exclusion criteria, faster quality checking process for the clinical document like CSR and other supported document, and reduction of structure and unstructured data. Such technology hold the promise of revolutionizing our approach of planning and executing clinical research endeavors. However, leveraging these exceptional technological capabilities, access to the right tools, expertise, and extensive life science data set that enable the design and construction of effective algorithm as well as accurate interpretation of the results. Nevertheless, life science data often presents challenges due to its unstructured nature and limited accessibility, requiring stringent privacy protection measures. Furthermore, health data alone only offers a fraction of the complex narrative. And like with the sponsor collaboration with partner possessing the necessary technical expertise and pharmaceutical knowledge, remarkable gains in time and cost efficiency can be achieved while simultaneously mitigating risk and enhancing the overall quality of the research endeavors. Now I'll talk about the GenInvo tool, that is DocQC. So to understand this tool, first we have to understand about the CSR and its supported document. And this particular tool, DocQC, help medical writer to do quality checks of clinical study report, engage the supported document like protocol, SAP, and table listing and figure. And the clinical study report is, very important document, which serve as a comprehensive and important documented evidence to confirm that a clinical trial has been planned, thoughtfully conducted, rigorously analyzed, and accurately reported in strict adherence to the applicable regulatory guidelines. The CSR hold immense significance as it considered a mandatory regulatory component of the market authorization application for the pharmaceutical drugs. While the major focus in the digitalization adoption in clinical trial is primary on patient-centric aspect, such as recruitment and the adherence, it is important not to look the crucial aspect of the ensuring the quality and the credibility of the data reported in the CSR. Notably, the quality of the CSR plays a vital role in pre-marketing regulatory review process and subsequent marketing approval. It is crucial to place considerable emphasis on conducting a thorough quality check process to verify the accuracy, integrity, and overall reliability of the data presented in the CSR. And during the QC process, a systematic verification is performed that reported data in CSR are aligned with the supported document. That involves scrutinizing the reported result against the original data source, cross-referencing the statement made in the CSR with the supporting references mentioned, and carefully analyzing the consistency between the obtained result and the conclusion drawn. And it is worth highlighting that a CSR of poor quality, marked by inaccuracy, inconsistency, or inadequate referencing, can have detrimental consequences on the trial as a whole. Firstly, it can trigger additional queries and request for the clarification from the regulatory authorities, thereby leading to significant delays in the review and approval process. Such delays can have a cascading effect on the overall timeline of the trial, potentially impacting market entry timelines and delaying the access of patients in need. Secondly, a poorly executed CSR has a potential to erode the credibility and trustworthiness in the trial findings. With regulatory authorities, healthcare professionals, and the scientific community heavily reliant on high quality CSR data for the evidence-based decision making. The importance of ensuring the utmost quality and accuracy throughout the CSR preparation cannot be overstated. So currently, like for the CSR QC, it's manually done by the medical writers, and DocQC is the only tool which can help medical writer to accelerate the QC process. But currently, if you look at the manual process, have a can have very negative impact. So the traditional way or the conventional challenge faced by the manual QC process are significant and have a direct impact on timely reporting of the trial data. One of the key challenges is the extensive time required for quality checking the complex study report, which involves a large amount of numerical data. This process often leads to delay in overall turnaround time for document generation. Furthermore, the manual QC process is prone to observational error, resulting in a prolonged CSR review cycle. This not only increase the time it takes to complete the quality check, but also increase the chances of error slipping through the review process. These errors can have implication of clinical trial outcome and patient safety. And in addition to the time constraint, the cost associated with conducting manual QC can be exorbitant. The need for skilled person and extensive resource adds to the overall expenses of this process. I'll give you one example. If you are doing the manual QC, how the manual QC been done, and the chances of error, the probability of having error, you will get to know. So one specific checkpoint in the CSR QC process is to check the number of the number present in the table, whether these numbers are correctly populated from the TLFs or not, whether the number that present in the CSR are matching with the number presented in the TLF, right? So this, and it is not like a one table. There are the multiple table that is present in the CSR, and those tables are populated from the multiple TLFs. It is not a straightforward, and currently medical writer checking these points manually. It's not a kind of a straightforward, and they have to check if the document is lengthy. It's kind of a very tedious job for medical writer to make sure that the number that present in the CSR are correct or not. So it is very important, the each and every information that is present in the CSR, it's 100% correct. If it is not, then definitely there is a lot of challenge that the country is going to face. So now, what is the solution for this manual QC process? The answer is DocQC. So the DocQC, like with the help of our medical writer expertise, and then our data scientist and data engineer team, that GenInvo developed the DocQC tool, where we are developed the 13 checks, 13 checks by using the AI capabilities and based on the data that we are having. So how the DocQC works? So this is kind of a simple flow that I will explain. So the working mechanism of DocQC is quite simple, and it involves multiple stages and the functionality. Firstly, the system is designed to receive the document from the various sources such as AIPs and the file server. Once document is received, when I'm saying the documents means here is clinical study report, protocol, template, the TLF, synopsis, and all the other supported documents. Once document is received, it undergoes a series of pre-processing activities like classification and more detailization. These activities ensure that document is organized and prepared for further processing. After the pre-processing stage, the core processing engine takes over and perform tasks such as extracting the metadata, detecting tables, classifying content, mapping the source data. These engines also execute the quality control process, which encompasses different scenarios and ensure that accuracy and the reliability of the process document. Additionally, the solution offers the flexibility to configure various setup information and the metadata details that are necessary for processing the documents. This feature proves particularly beneficial in supporting multi-tenancy where different user or organizations require their unique setups. Furthermore, the solution provides rich visual interface for tasks like setup and configuration, validation, reporting, and dashboarding. DataQC interface enhance the user experience and make it easier to navigate through the functionality of the DocQC. So now I'll talk about few of the examples. Few of the checks. I'll talk about how the DocQC is working. So the first check that I'm talking about is the abbreviation check. So in all the CSR, there is a table or a list of abbreviation. The first part of the abbreviation check is to make sure that all the abbreviation that is present in CSR table, all those abbreviations should present in the CSR document itself. Okay. And you can see here, I have put one list over here of the abbreviation, and the DocQC first identify this table and then check each and abbreviation that is present in this table into the document itself. So one example I have highlighted here is FDC, fixed dose combination. So the DocQC will identify the FTC into the document. Now it will do the reverse also, backward check also, like all the abbreviation which is present in the CSR, they should present in the abbreviation list or abbreviation table also. And the third part is the first occurrence. So all the abbreviation which are part of the list, the tool will help you to identify in the document when it appears at a first time. So this is how this abbreviation check is working. So this is based on the AI algorithm the team has developed, and it is identifying all the abbreviation that is present in the tool itself, in the document itself. And like as I mentioned, there are the 13 checks that currently DocQC can execute. So abbreviation is one of them, and then I'll talk about the one of the complex check is the DocQC in-text match post text check. Basically, in this, there are the various sections in the CSR. In the certain section, there are detail, or in a sentence, there are some statistics numbers are given. And those numbers should be cross-checked with the table that is present in the CSR. If there is any mismatch or any number which is not part of the table, so the tool will highlight that, okay, this particular number is not present in your table. So basically in text, match post text, we are checking the number present in the sentence, whether that number is present in the table itself, table. So you can see here in the example, like all these numbers which are highlighted by the green color, these numbers are present in the table, but you can see the 71 which is present, which you can see in the table. The table is quite big, so it was not coming into the I'm not able to capture fully into the in a print screen. That's why it's a half. but the remaining number are present in the other part of the table. But yeah, just to and these are very, these number are very important. They should be 100% correct. Any mismatch here definitely will lead to escalation. So the tool will identify each and every number in the sentence, and then we will do the cross check with the table. Now, another example of the other checks that we are having is SOF match data source, including reverse and the threshold table. So, like what DocQC is doing, DocQC have the can extract all the tables from the CSR and can do a comparison with the tables that is presented in RTF or any other format. So, and then we'll do the comparison as well. And when I'm saying the comparison, it will check the column name, it will check the number that is present in that table, whether these numbers are correctly populated in the CSR or not. And it will do the reverse as well. Like if we are having tables in the RTF format, the tool will extract the table from the RTF file and will do the cross check with the table present in the CSR. And it is not like that it's a one table or two table. We are in a clinical trial. There is a number of tables that been populated, been developed by the programmer statistician and being put into CSR as evidence that clinical trial, what is the status or how the clinical trial is going on. So, so DocQC a tool can extract the table, can do the comparison, and will highlight if there is any mismatch, so that the medical writer can do the correction immediately. The another example is that I'm giving is the threshold table. So I think the number is it won't be visible, but if you see the other table, the threshold table, the number which is present in the bottom of the table, these numbers should be greater than 20%. Or I will say if there is some threshold condition is given in highlighted in the yellow color. So threshold means if there is some type of condition given in terms of number lesser than or greater than. So the number that is present in the table should should follow that condition. If any number which is greater or lesser than that particular numbers, the tool will highlight that particular number in the table itself. Okay, this is the wrong number. I won't say it's a wrong number, but tool highlight, okay, this particular number is greater than or less than from that given condition. So this is how, the DocQC can help to do the number comparison between the CSR and the supported tables. The other functionality of the DocQC is like reference check. There is another check. So I haven't put the screenshot because of the, there will be some scientist name will be there. So that's why I have not put the screenshot of that. But reference check is one, the other, check that DocQC can do. So in the reference check, the DocQC will extract the references from the document and then will do the comparison with the references present in the reference section. If any of the reference which is part of the document are not present in the list, the tool will highlight that particular difference, and it will do the in the reverse wave also. So this is for the Harvard style. For the AMA style, the numbers are given as a reference. So the tool, the DocQC can easily extract those reference number from the document and can check into the reference section whether these numbers are present or not. So likewise, there are the other checks that DocQC is covering. Another important check is the SAP check. CSR match protocol SAP. As you know that the CSR always written in past tense and the protocol is in present or future tense. So we have to do a comparison to make sure that the information that is present in CSR is matching with the protocol or not. So the DocQC tool can handle that past, present, and future tense problem, as well as the synonyms issue. If there is, if something been, let's assume that in protocol, uh, uh, the patient are mentioned as a subject, and in the CSR it is mentioned as a patient. So these kind of issue also DocQC can easily handle. So all the algorithm that team has developed are can easily perform each and every check very easily and in a very lesser time. So now from the, when so like DocQC can help you to save a lot of time. There now I'll talk about advantage of the DocQC. If you know why the medical writer or uh, why it is important for the CSR QC. So first thing is it's reduce the time in order to finalize the CSR from last visit to the last treatment. Okay, and it reduced the review time, consuming multiple cycle of the manual review, omits ambiguity by minimizing the human error, QC report generated to detail failed checks and instance and location for the QC review. And also the DocQC tool provide on-screen editing, commenting with downloading option in track changes mode along with the comments in one file. Fine. So all in all, the DocQC will help you to save your time, to reduce the observational or manual error, and it is also, if like the manual process, if manual process is taking 20 days or 30 days, by using the DocQC, you can do it in 2 hours. It won't take too much time, and it will help. And also DocQC, as I mentioned, if you find any error while doing the check on DocQC, you can easily add it in the tool itself and can download the latest CSR from the DocQC tool. So this is all about DocQC. There are the other checks also which I would like to explain, but due to the time constraint, it's very difficult for me to explain each and every check. Now, moving to the next tool, which is DocWrite. And so DocWrite is the another tool, or I'll say the another application that GenInvo has developed. DocWrite AI is an innovative application designed to automate and enhance the writing process of clinical study report and scientific document. It harnesses the power of artificial intelligence to provide support to the medical writer, revolutionizing the way CSR documentation is conducted. In the clinical trial, CSR play a pivotal role in documenting and summarizing the methodology, finding, and outcome of these studies. However, the creation of a CSR typically demands significant manual effort from the medical writer. So, creating a new CSR, it's not a straightforward task. So where the medical writer have to, go through with the multiple CSR, then on the basis of that, they are creating a new CSR. But if you use the DocWrite AI, you can easily populate the new CSR. And DocWrite AI addresses this challenge by intelligently extracting information from the source document, including the protocol, SAP, and the in-text references. By leveraging AI algorithm and natural language process capabilities, the tool accurately organize and place the extracted information into the appropriate section of the CSR, ensuring the compliance with the guidelines outlined in ICH E3. The automation provided by DocWrite AI not only expedites the writing process, but also enhance the consistency and the accuracy in the document preparation. Medical writer can focus their expertise on the critical analysis and the interpretation rather than spending excessive time on manual data extraction. One of the notable feature of the DocWrightAI is the customizable workflow and the dashboard module. This allows sponsor to tailor the tool to their specific requirements, optimizing efficiency and ensuring seamless collaboration among team members. The workflow modules streamline the review and approval process, enabling multiple stakeholders to provide input and feedback in a structured manner. The dashboard provides a centralized view of the document status and progress and facilitating effective project management and timely completion. Another important aspect of DocWrightAI is its ability to handle the diverse data format and adapt to specific document templates. DocWrightAI seamlessly integrate with various source document formats, including PDF, Word, and Excel, allowing medical writer to work with familiar file types. This flexibility enhances workflow efficiency and minimizes any manual intervention required for data transformation or format adjustment. Moreover, DocWrightAI emphasizes data security and compliance. The tool ensures that sensitive patient information and confidential data are appropriately handled and protected, adhering the regulatory guidelines such as GDPR and HIPAA. By employing robust encryption protocols and access control mechanisms, DocWrightAI safeguards sensitive information throughout the document generation process. So all in all, DocWrightAI empowers medical writers by automating the writing of CSR and the scientific document. By leveraging AI, the tool reduces manual effort, enhance accuracy, improve overall efficiency in the creation of the critical clinical trial documentation. DocWriter definitely is a game changer in optimizing the document generation process while ensuring compliance with the industry standards. And with the DocWrightAI, you can also create protocols. So the team has developed algorithm, a generative AI algorithm, where they have used like almost 400 or 500 protocols to develop the protocols. Likewise, this DocWrightAI tool can help you to generate the AI narrative also. So this tool, like as I mentioned, you can create a CSR protocol, AI narratives by using all the supported documents like protocol and the tables and the other things. So yeah, that's all about DocWrightAI. And now moving to the Shadow. Shadow basically it having a lot of functionality related to the data anonymization and the reduction. But I'll talk about reduction process where team has built up, created an AI ML algorithm that can, that can extract entities from the document and can easily redact in the document itself. So Shadow is a data anonymization tool, and Shadow is also a market leader in automating data and document de-identification and data anonymization. Anonymization of document has been challenging for the life science company as they look to compile with the Health Canada, France, MR001 to MR004 and EMA policy 007. Shadow enables our client to address these issues and now and into the future. Shadow has ML-based strategy to detect and redact name, location, addresses. In the addresses, that algorithm can easily identify the location, zip code, email address, house number, and all. that all information that algorithm can easily detect. And other than this, yes, there is one separate algorithm for the signature and handwriting notes, so which can be easily, identified from the document. So, that particular functionality of a shadow, where the tool itself, you can easily identify the entities and the signature from the document, and can remove, or I'll say, the redact from the document. So that, and like, just to add in, what is the redaction? Redaction is the process of hiding or protecting sensitive information by using the advanced analytical techniques like, NLP or deep learning, the way that our team has used to identify that information and for the redaction purpose. And why it is important? Because all these documents contain sensitive information, and as per the regulatory authority or guidelines, the sensitive data must not be published publicly. It should be redacted before it go to in the public domain. So there are the other functionality also, but majorly, like when we talk about the AI/ML capability of the shadows, yes, we are having two major functions: identifying the identities and then identifying the signature from the documents. And now moving to the next tool, which is Dataluation. And Dataluation is the all-in-one solution for generating the synthetic data, for testing electronic data capture, screen edit check, data management activity of UAT, process programming, and the statistical setup activities. Dataluation is AI-enabled to generate meaningful synthetic data that simulates real-world scenario, enabling client to test their edit check, CDIS data generation program, data visualization, and TFL generation programs under a wide range of conditions. If clinical trial simulation it makes clinical trial simulation and the synthetic data generation for the healthcare very easy. With the Dataluation, you can create large and diverse data set quality and cost effectively without need of first and collect the real data. And this Dataluation provides you customizable data generation, allowing you to tailor the data format to meet your specific testing requirement. And it supports the variety of data types, including numerical, text, date, time data, making it easy to create complex data set. And it generates data that is statistically representative of real world, allowing you to test your delivery program and progress in a way that accurately reflects the patient's journey. So here, this particular tool, if you the requirement to generate the synthetic data is one, the protocol, and the other one is the alignment form, or I'll say the form that been generated by the RAVE tool. And if you upload that required information or required documents on the tool, and then by selecting the right parameter or selecting the right STTM data set, it will generate the synthetic data. That synthetic data can be used by the statistical programmer to create the programming logic or the mapping purpose. So this also, like helping our client in order to reduce the time and to get the more accuracy, or to be one step ahead to create the programming logic rather than waiting to get the raw clinical trial data. So yeah, this is all about the data solution, and yeah, that's it actually from my end. And there are the other things that, like when it's come to the services, so like we are having a team of data scientists and data engineer, which is currently working on to develop the solution or that product that you that I have highlighted in uh, this presentation. Also, there are the few members that is working with our client and providing, helping them to build up a data science solution. So, when I'm saying the data science solution, the team helping our client to create R and R Shiny app, and then the application by using the Python programming. Also, the team is or using the data science capability to generate the insight from the clinical trial data. So likewise, this is the like other part of that I won't say it's a product, it's a services that we are offering to our clients. Yeah, that's pretty much from my end. If you have any question, I'm ready to answer.
Thank you so much for the insightful presentation. Now, I would like to open the floor for the questions. Thank you everyone for your participation and contribution. We hope you found this webinar informative and enriching. Stay connected with us for future events and updates. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.